For E1-8, they want us to calculate our cost of goods manufactured and our cost of goods sold. So we're going to have our cost of goods manufactured, cost of goods sold. So first we have to calculate our cost of goods manufactured. And we just went over a problem similar to that in 1-9, plugging numbers in. So if you remember, we begin with our beginning WIP, right? Work in process. So that's actually my WIP beginning. And then we're going to add to it our direct materials. DM is just my abbreviation for direct materials. And then we have direct labor. DL is my abbreviation for direct labor. Makes sense. 110. And I'm pulling all these numbers from up here. They're all right up here. My materials used is right there. Okay. My labor is right there. Now, MO, manufacturing overhead, we have to add some numbers together. So we have depreciation on the plant. We have factory supplies that were used, and we have property taxes that were incurred. So each one of these 60, 23, 14. Now the reason why I'm putting these on different lines like this, or different columns, is to make it easier to read. Okay, so now this is going to be my total mole that was used, and I'm just going to add up those three numbers right there. So now I have my direct materials, direct labor, and MO. I'm going to add those three up. And do you remember what that was called? That's our total manufacturing cost. And then we add that to our beginning WIP, and that gives us our total total work in process cost. So we add those two together, and that gives me my total work in process cost. And then what do? I subtract, so less my WIP ending. And my WIP ending is 45.6. Okay, here it says it in the words. We had to read the words there a little bit. 15.5. See right here, 15.5. Subtract that, and then that gives me my COGM, cost of goods manufactured. So my cost of goods manufactured is $323,500. Now when we do WIP, it's going to be basically the same type of idea. We're going to take our beginning WIP, or I'm sorry, our beginning finished goods. So we have our finished goods, which are 60,000. They tell us right here, and then their ending balance is 45. So I'm going to add my cost of goods manufactured, which was $323,500. Okay, we calculated it right there. Once we have that calculated, it flows right directly into our cost of goods manufactured statement, our cost of goods sold. So that gives us our total available for sale. Okay, just going to add those two together, and my total cost of goods available for sale is $383,500. Now, so that was my finished goods beginning up here. Let me label these. And then this is my finished goods ending of 45,600. We subtract those, and that gives me my cost of goods sold. Okay, why is that? Because I take my beginning finished goods based on our cost of goods manufactured schedule. I made $323,500 worth of material. So I add those two together, that's the total that I have available for sale. So I could sell $383,500 because that's what I had in inventory. I subtract my ending inventory because I still have that. So that means this amount here, this $337,900, went away. We sold that. Okay, cost of goods manufactured, cost of goods sold.